on the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 40, right around the 39, so solid starting field position. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Texas. Hey.
Stroud looks to throw on the first play. Got his man, and that's the rookie 4th-round pick. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys? Coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night, guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. So we just called his name on the previous snap, and they go right back to him, Charles, for a 2nd consecutive completion.
Yeah, I think what we're discovering on this drive is that he feels like he has answers no matter what defense you throw up there. He reads it, finds the open spot, and is available for the completion.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And the top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Why, Tony? Hey, Uno Mars. Hey.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Point after here coming up. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either, and it's 7-0. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Robin. Hey, Uno. Look the hot.
On the carry, it's Boone. And he'll get a few yards here to the 34. Well, this defense for the Buccaneers, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
The slot man in motion right. Throwing now is Stroud. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
Well, that's something that this defense is not going to be able to allow if they're going to have success here. They've got to be able to wrap up and get guys on the ground. They end up letting him get away, and it turns into a big play here early on. I can just see veteran observers of the game shaking their heads and talking about the dearth of tackling in the game today.
19 Texas.
Stroud to throw it. Flushed out right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It certainly looks like they still have some fight in them on this series, because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Hey, south. 19 Texas. Hey, south. Route to the right. Route to the right.
They'll go with Boone. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 18. The 3rd down conversion is successful. Give him 12 yards that time.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick 6 just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Hey, Uno.
Here's Stroud. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 2nd down. And Stroud now to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Christian Watson, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Bills are an extra point away from drawing level. And he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. Here's Steven Sims on the return from his end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Panther 60. Check out.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice gain.
Let's go now.
There's a short one pulled in by Simmett. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 16 more on that one and another first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Buffalo 18.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. The Buccaneers in trouble to start play, 6-8 on the year. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset, being in the right frame of mind. And the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. And I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Credit Jaquan Brisker. He got a hand on that and knocked it free. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. You look at this Buffalo defense. Against the pass, they're toward the middle of the league, number 15 in the NFL.
So I'm prepping for this game. I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Justin Jefferson halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point attempt to come here. And it's up. It's good. Our score 14-6. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. They'll run with Boone here. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
They'll throw this out wide and complete it to Ridley. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 12 yards that time, and a Bills first down.
And the Bills first down.
Here we go, let's go.
After one, 14-6 our score on EA Sports.
14, Bills 6.
The Bills with a football as we start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Uno Mars. On the quick, right? Lurk the hot, lurk the hot.
Stroud looking to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 10 more there and another first down.
Well, this offense will definitely utilize him as a weapon out of the backfield because he was close to 100 yards receiving a week ago. So they will try to get him to football in space as they did right there.
Now Stroud. Short throw to Disley. So he stopped for no gain. And that will bring up second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
Stroud looking to change the play. Back to throw again. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Stroud. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Bills are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Stroud. This will be caught at about the 6. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Stroud will look to throw once more. He'll buy some time right. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. From 3 yards out. And the Bills have cut the lead back down to 2.
He was able to move around and found some vision to throw the football. And how about how he ended it? Boy, he had some zip on that throw.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have an arm like that. Results in the touchdown here. Great play offensively. Stroud's going to try to throw for the conversion. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Pick made by Terrell Bernard.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM, it always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Okay, ready?
From the 31, here's a 2nd and 9.
Set.
Here's Tony on the quick slant. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That's on the guard, David Edwards. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 19 tight, 19 tight. 18 Pioneer. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go.
Looking to throw. Rice. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Buffalo 18. Ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Man open, that's Jamar Chase, complete. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down.
16.
Cougar 19.
4th down.
Trap 60, trap 60. Warriors 70. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 79 Bronco. Set up.
They'll try and throw for it here. That is caught. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
I know they got the first down, but Brandon, I still don't like the call going for it there. Yeah, they got it, but I would have punted the ball there, played some field position. I mean, it's okay to end drives and kicks, right? You know, we've heard that from different guys before. Remember, a kick's either a punt, right, field goal, or a point after touchdown. It's okay to end it in a kick.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Mustang 19. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Set go.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll make it second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the Bills' 43-yard line.
Ready. 19 tight. 19 tight.
They'll look to throw again. They'll drop this underneath to Pollard, and he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
18 Pioneer.
That's good.
60 Maverick. They smash. Dragon 60.
At the 35-yard
Panther
line.
11. Panther 11. Hut, hut.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. To the right side and caught by Sennett. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
A gain of 3, second down.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Buffalo 18. Chap 60. Chap 60. Warriors 70. Ready.
Here's a 2nd and 7. He'll get this complete to Sennett, the tight end. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Down.
On 3rd down, it's Pollard. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And his kick is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Flush to his right. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
Oh, right.
They'll run on first down. Boom. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Sam Barton set to kick off.
The Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. Here's Sims now from his end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
19 Lions. Go.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. That went into the hands of Tony downfield. Now inside the 25. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Kadarius Toney, 85 yards. And the Bucs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
Buccaneers 24, Bills 12.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
7-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
Here we go.
And they'll send the tight end in motion.
Hey, south. Hey.
Stroud sets up the play action. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And I feel a little bit like a traitor as a former defender, because that big man did not want to go down and refused to go down. If you're a defender and you don't get the right angle on a big tight end like him, he can run right through you like you're not even there, and he did a lot of that on that play.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Eluding the pressure right. He completes it to Ridley. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 18. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
On first down, Boone. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Stroud out of the gun here. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
We're going to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Bills are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And it's caught. Touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Bills have got it back to within a score. And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good.
Buccaneers 24, Bills 18. Sam Martin set to kick off.
Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. Here's Sims now from his end zone. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
And he's got this to Jefferson. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
18, Pioneers.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
In motion right is Tony. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Open man right side is Tony. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 30-yard line. Operating from the gun. Rice got a man open. It's Chase. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Jamar Chase, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Buccaneers are able to extend their lead. So a nice touchdown pass for the rookie there. And, you know, as they go down the stretch, look, they're not a playoff team. This is just confidence building and growth time for him, right?
Yeah, it's a game within the game, isn't it? Because every team wants to win all games on their schedule. But the development of this rookie quarterback is paramount for this team. So you're exactly right. Every rep, doesn't matter what the game, what the situation, what the score, valuable for him, valuable for his team as they look towards next year.
Sheds off the tackle. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end.
1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but, Charles, they look up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
And I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is. I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now a handoff up the middle. Boom. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
South. 19 Texas.
Now Stroud. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. This is caught inside the 15. And finally down at the 9-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And a nice milestone reached on that last throw is here late in the season. He goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long. Had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Calvin Ridley, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. They'll try and throw for it. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. The passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Brings up 2nd and 17 at the 23-yard line.
79 Bronco.
Back to throw. Rice. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now a throw here out wide. He might be looking to throw this again. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On the quick, right? Under.
They'll run on first down. Boone. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Why, Tony? Here we go.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. Back now in Tampa. The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter number 4. From the 43, here's a 2nd and 5.
Oh, hey.
And Stroud now to throw. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get him the completion.
The Bills on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. On 3rd down. Boom. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Look the hot, look the hot. Hey, south.
They'll try and run for it. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. No dice for Sean McDermott and the offense. And the Buccaneers defense holds and they get the football back. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going, and above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Open man is Chase, complete. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. 2nd and 3. He'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 29-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. They'll swing this out to Tony. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6.
18 Rattler. Ready? 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready?
Back to throw again. That's caught by Sennett. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 14. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Let's go.
Pollard gets it off the option, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
And now an audible here into something else.
Ready?
They go back to Pollard on 2nd down. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. 42 yards rushing for him now to this point.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4.
70 Ranger.
Operating from the gun. Rice. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. And his kick is good. And that will make this a 9-point lead. So that's, CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely That was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
11.
Here's Stroud. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down.
Right to Texas. Hey, south.
Stroud working out of the gun. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Concentration, so key on a ball like that. It's hard. I know how difficult it is, but that's a ball you've got to come up with. And instead, a big play is going to slip through their fingers, literally and figuratively.
That's right. Right to Texas.
Fourth down, fourth quarter. Here's Stroud. Pass taken in by his big tight end. He will go out right near the 35-yard line. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Now Stroud going to bat it forward on the touch pass. Shifts by him, and he is out of bounds inside the 30. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Hey, uno.
Stroud. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Hey, uno Mars. Here we go. Tonight.
Throwing now is Stroud. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Now 1st and goal.
Lurk the hot. Here we go. Tonight.
Now Stroud. And he's got it. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Calvin Ridley with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Bills have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. They get 1 more as the extra point's up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So just under 2 minutes to play, and this would figure to pretty much be your ball game right here. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Pollard will take it up the gut. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is behind the line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Looking for Tony on the out route, and he's got him.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Third and 3.
Dragon 60. Let's go now. Panther 11. Panther 11. Cup 19. Cup 19. Buffalo 18. Hut.
Looking to throw. Rice. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Back to throw. Rice working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Bucs first down. All smiles on that sideline. That should be the one to do it. What a chance they just took. A huge chance. They go for it on 4th down, wind up getting the first.
Go ahead and admit it. You thought it was a bad call, didn't you?
I did, yes.
I think any normal person did. How about him picking it up? Give him credit.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it can be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good plays and slow them down.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere.